Guys, let me bring up one of your best resources with misdirection is to act extremely casual about something. So when you're setting a card down on the table and you're switching it in the process, you want to act completely casual. That's what's done. It's just there, you know? People are not going to pay attention to it if you don't. That's the key thing. You have to literally force yourself to be loose in your magic. Loose, natural, find out the exact way you do it normally and do it that way. And notice you don't pay extra attention to it when you do it normally, so don't when you're doing a sleight. You know what I'm saying? Guys, I thought it's handy to have a good bottom palm. You should know a good one that's fast and clean, because getting it off the bottom is hard unless you've got, you know, a way to do it. So we're going to do this 6 of clubs here. Watch this. In slow motion, you're just squaring the deck, and it's done. You've got the 6 of clubs right here. It's called the Erdnase bottom palm, okay? First off, from here, you've got the cards, you're just squaring them. With your third finger right here, you're going to pull down the number of cards that you want, like so. Get a break. From here, you're going to go pull it over a little bit so that this finger can catch that corner. And then from here, in the squaring motion, they just load the cards or card into the left hand. So in action, it looks like this. It's very fast and smooth. And you've got it. Okay? Key points in that Erdnase bottom palm are to get a break right here, pull it over a little bit like so, just that you're in the middle, your little finger there can catch it, and then you're going to go here, right into the hand, and square. So you can see that in real time, it's going to look like this. You've got your break, it's here, and you're doing whatever. It's very, very fast. That's the nature. Fast and sweet. And you can get as many cards as you want. If you want to hand the deck out to be shuffled, get, you know, 4 or 5 cards of the aces or whatever. Boom, it's done. Hand them out to be shuffled, back on. Load them. Erdnase bottom palm. Guys, here's a way to control a card in the deck for all you guys who want to know every method there is to control a card. Here, look. You've got the 5 of hearts here. You're going to fan, insert that into the fan, go here, flick, and it's done. Now let's learn how to do that. It's cool. You got the ace of diamonds or whatever into the deck. Now, coming on this angle, you're going to put the card into a tenkai palm from there. So you're going to come over here, act like you're tapping it in, thumb grabs it here, goes into the middle of the hand, thumb out. Close up the deck. Keep that flat to the audience like so. Come here, here, riffle, and it's done. Okay, I think it's pretty self-explanatory. The key points are just looking like you've done it like so, back on, and up. That's in real time from that angle. So remember, again, you're going to have to obviously, always with a tenkai palm, you're going to have to be from this angle right here. Okay? One more way to control a card. Guys, let's go over the various double lifts that are used. A few of them, because some of you asked to, you know, have different ones. Here's one of my favorites right here, which involves, you know, there's 2 ways to get a break, basically. The first one is to pull up on the cards, feel it, let the last 2 go. But always you try to look casual and then snap the pack a couple times in the front, back, front. You've got your break right there, okay? Another way to get ready for the double lift is this. Look, if you're showing someone the card right here, all it takes is this and this. And you've got a break right there under the first card. Then when this card goes back on top right here, you're squaring up and you've got your break and you're ready for your double lift, okay? Another thing you can do is if you're talking and you're in the middle of stuff, you can go 1 and 2, get your break, and come back, and you're all set. And that's another way to get the break on the double lift. Then you're going to take the cards by the side like this, look, flip them with the thumb down here, turn them over, square, and you're there. Turn back and you're square. So So again, you're going up, you're getting your break, you're dropping, flick a couple times, let it go, over, and over. The reason I like that is because it's you're absolutely square every second, every time. There's never a question. You're never nervous. The cards are a little warped and they slip out and you see two, you know. So that's the first one. The second one is just the straight over turnover. You pick the cards up here, flip them over, flip them back. It's called a strike on the side right here. You get the two, you go over, square, and back over again. That's one. Here's another one that you might be interested in. Here, from the break, pushing forward and flipping it over here. Also, again, very square. You're making sure they're square going off, you're making sure they're coming around, and between the middle and the thumb, see that? They're squared up in between. So again, you've got your break, pushing forward with the middle finger, flipping over, and flipping back. That's another one. And then if you want to be able to, push the two cards off as one with your thumb, the best way that I find is to come here, go here, get your square up right there and flip, okay? Some guys can do it from the side, but you've really got to practice a lot. And if you're nervous, you're shaking a little bit, it's even harder. So I like the get ready ahead of time. That's my own personal preference. So that's the double lifts, and that's what we'll be using in the ambitious card. All right, guys. When you come up against a tough customer, you're doing a trick for someone or a group of people, and they're just bearing down on you, watching your hands, they're all still, and they're just there, and they're just trying to get you, or they're grabbing your cards, pulling them out of your hand, turning stuff over when they shouldn't. You know what? Finish that trick right there and quit. Make out an excuse and just get out. It's just not worth it. It makes you completely uptight, you're not doing your best magic, you're practically fighting against them, and they're not open. They're not open to receiving the gift that magic is. So just quit, you're out.